Students and parents interested in planning for college came to the Barksdale Center to learn more on how to prepare. Members of the Mayor's Leadership Council organized the event and introduced the speakers. They were given papers that contained useful information such as guides. And if you couldn't attend, no problem. We will review main points and presentations. There were 3 main speakers at the event: Vivian Fiolo, Michael Abraham, and Brad Randall.
What are colleges looking for? Obviously, you know that. They're looking for your academic grades. They're looking for academically rigorous classes like IB, AP, honors classes. They're looking at your standardized test scores like SAT and ACT. And they're looking at your application essays.
There are some common components of the application that most universities are going to expect and be evaluating you on, which were covered by Vivian earlier, which include the application, of course, high school transcripts, SAT, ACT scores, letters of recommendation, essay, and resume.
Students receive important information that can help them when planning for college.
I'm thinking about how I'm going to pay for my college, and so that presentation by the Nova Southeastern guy is really helpful because I'll be applying to that in federal aid.
Scholarships fall under financial aid, and for those of you that might not be too familiar with scholarships, the great thing about them is they never have to be paid back. So it's free money. You know, it's money that's out there that's available to you. All right? Please note that scholarships are not guaranteed. If they were, then everybody would get a scholarship, but the fact of the matter is it's not the case. They are competitive, especially when you're applying for national scholarships.
I really want teens to be able to be equipped themselves. That way, when they go home, they can make better decisions on what college or university they decide they want to go to, and to maybe interview with a few different colleges just to make sure that it's a good fit for them, and then also be able to have the tools and resources to be able to find really good scholarships.
Grades still remain to be the most significant factor when evaluating students for admission. It's really important that you're staying on top of your grades, and that is your #1 priority. Also, to be challenging yourself, taking college preparatory courses such as the IB, AP, because this is really going to help distinguish you from other applicants in terms of demonstrating your ability to challenge yourself. And then finally, just making sure you're meeting all of the core academic requirements. The minimum tends to be 4 English, 3 years of math, 3 years of social studies, 3 years of science, and 2 years of foreign language, and then 3 electives.
We managed to talk to Rose Hayes, who was a parent at the event, and ask her if the event would have been helpful to her when she was planning for college.
I didn't have a lot of choice in where I got to go to college, so I think it's a great thing that they have all this information and all these colleges that come to them, and they have a lot of choices.
It is always important to keep up with what classes you should be taking throughout your high school career. The minimum is usually 4 years of English, 3 years of math, 3 years of social studies, 3 years of science, 2 years of foreign language, and 3 electives. The academic requirements for high school graduation can only take you so far when applying for colleges. They look for many aspects in an applicant, including your high school grade average. And another thing they keep in mind is your SAT scores. It is also important to take IB and AP classes to make you stand out from other participants and have a unique application essay. Another important factor when applying for colleges is how to pay for your education. Financial aids include scholarships, grants, and loans. Scholarships are free money, and they don't have to be paid back. And some scholarships can be competitive sometimes. This is Gustavo Antesana, reporting for From the Core.